Right now at 10, there's another case of the bird flu here in Wisconsin, why experts say that it's nothing to balk at. Also a little bit of sun for Sunday, but also a little bit more snow. We're looking at that soggy trend the next few days. And later, the Grammys are just less than 1 day away. What producers are doing to make sure they don't end up on a viral moment of their own. That's all coming up at 10. We are keeping our eyes tonight on another virus here in Wisconsin, the bird flu. The flu was first found last month in birds in Jefferson County. That was the first confirmed case in the Badger State since 2015. But today, state officials say that they found another case, this time in Rock County. It was found in the backyard flock of birds, and that property has now been depopulated. Tahalil Mohadin spoke with researchers about how they're managing this spread.
Researchers tell me they haven't seen an outbreak of highly pathogenic bird flu of this size in 7 years. That case in Jefferson County involved the euthanization of millions of birds and is something scientists at UW are keeping an eye on.
Sometimes they have diarrhea as well, and then they have high mortality.
Microbiologist Mark Chapeau is testing samples to help monitor and contain a bird flu outbreak.
Wild populations of animals are exceedingly difficult to control or to manipulate because there's too many variables.
2 confirmed cases of highly pathogenic avian influenza identified in the state of Wisconsin as a part of the first major bird flu outbreak in the United States since 2015.
We have very intensive protocols about what we do through the Department of Ag and the USDA at the state and the federal levels to control the disease.
Dr. Keith Paulson says this virus is not affecting humans at all right now, but it's something he and his colleagues at the Wisconsin Veterinary Diagnostics Laboratory are watching closely.
It's a low but not zero risk is that those viruses change quickly and they can jump species to species. And we saw that with COVID.
It is, however, affecting the food we eat. Birds and turkeys almost 100% likely to die if infected.
We want to make sure that we have a readily available and affordable food supply, and in this case it would be chicken, eggs, and turkey.
It's one of the reasons the Department of Agriculture is asking farmers and even people with backyard coops to keep an eye on their birds.
Whenever you see abnormal health or abnormal mortality where birds are dying, is that the Department of Ag is asking that you call their hotlines.
Still, Paulson says they don't expect the outbreak to last into the summer.
Flu virus doesn't like warm temperatures, so it should dissipate in the environment. As the birds, they stop migrating, they come through, we don't have that source anymore.
Dr. Paulson also says the higher prices you might be seeing on eggs or chicken at the grocery store right now could last anywhere from several weeks to several months, just enough time for those birds to repopulate.
All right, thanks so much, Tahalil. To weather now, the snow has finally stopped, but it definitely did not feel like early April outside today. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast with meteorologist Dana Folt.
Now, I am going to talk about a few more snow chances, but the good news, we also have some sunshine in the forecast for tomorrow. Our Doppler track is clearing out right now, this light final band of showers just north of Dane County, pushing off to the east. And once it does clear out, we'll have a clear sky tonight and a clear sky for your Sunday morning. Today was a bit cooler, high temperatures in the upper 30s, but because we saw temperatures in the mid to upper 30s through most of the late morning and early afternoon, a lot of that snow coming down just didn't stick to the ground. Some spots, of course, in the more shaded or northern areas did see some minor accumulations, but certainly not as much as what we could have seen had temperatures just been maybe 4 or 5 degrees cooler for us at the surface level. We're at 36 right now in Janesville, 37 in Mineral Point. As we look ahead to your Sunday, it will start off dry early in the day. Temps will be closer to average in the afternoon, though still a little chilly outside. And then rain chances expected to build in for us in the late afternoon and evening. It does come along with the possibility of mixing with some light snow north of Dane County, but we'll take a closer look at what's ahead for your Sunday and the work week in just a few minutes.
Thanks so much, Dana. Developing tonight, a mother outside of Milwaukee is in custody after allegedly assaulting her 8-year-old son. Police say that Oliver Hitchcock died yesterday from his injuries. On Wednesday, officers say that Oliver was strangled in his Sheboygan Falls apartment. He was taken to a nearby hospital. Hitchcock's mother has been arrested, but she has not been formally charged.
Know that the staff from Sheboygan Falls First Responders, the police department, Orange Cross Ambulance, St. Nicholas Hospital and Children's Hospital of Wisconsin did everything they could to save his life.
Police say there are no other suspects. An autopsy is scheduled for next week. A GoFundMe for Oliver's family has already raised more than $8,000. A scary scene today in Oklahoma. An active shooter situation ended with an armed robbery suspect shot and killed by police on the highway. The suspect fired shots at police through the back of the windshield of his car. The road was closed for about 6 hours. And after two people were leaving Yankees spring training game today in Tampa Bay, they landed in the hospital. They were struck by lightning in the parking lot. The game ended after 6 innings due to inclement weather. Both of the victims are expected to be okay. Today marks 14 years since a UW-Madison student was found dead in her downtown apartment. Brittany Zimmerman's boyfriend found her body in her home on April 2nd, 2008. Police who responded to the scene say that she had appeared to have been shot in the chest with a shotgun. By the time of the 15th anniversary of her death comes around, the man charged in her death will have his day in court. David Call is set to go to trial early next year, with jury selection beginning on January 17th. Prosecutors say that Call's DNA matches evidence from the crime scene. We are learning much more tonight about the man shot and killed this week outside of the Dane County Jail. Family have identified the victim as 31-year-old Dwayne Lee Collins. Friends and family held a vigil at the site of the shooting on South Carroll Street last night. Collins' mother says that she was there when he was shot and killed on Wednesday afternoon.
I will see you later, Dwayne. I will see you later. I have this. I'm going to stay strong for you. I'm going to be strong for you.
Collins leaves behind 3 young kids, all of which are boys. We spoke with his oldest son last night, who said that he loves his dad and plans to always be there for him. MPD says that 2 men were arrested in connection to Wednesday's shooting. Both of these men face several charges, including first-degree intentional homicide. Neither has been formally charged. And you can be the first to know when the charges are filed by downloading our Channel 3000 News app. Remember, it's free and available in the App Store. Next tonight at 10, Pope Francis says he may go to Ukraine. On a flight today, a reporter asked the Pope if he was considering visiting Kyiv. After a long pause, the Pope said that it's on the table. Meanwhile, Russian forces are launching a series of new attacks across Ukraine. This comes as Ukraine's president gives an update on Russian troops, and the U.S. pledges to send more aid. Cole Higgins reports.
Gunfire and explosions disperse a crowd of peaceful protesters in Russian-held Energodar Saturday, and disturbing video from outside Kyiv. Bodies are strewn across the streets of Bucha, a village on the outskirts of the Ukrainian capital. After about 5 weeks of near constant fighting, Ukrainians have retaken the town from retreating Russians.
The withdrawal is slow but noticeable. Somewhere they are expelled with battles, somewhere they leave positions on their own.
More welcome news for the Ukrainian people. More than 4,000 civilians were evacuated on Saturday, including more than 1,000 from the besieged southeastern city of Mariupol. And satellite images show Russia's military abandoning a strategic airport outside of Kyiv, which they captured on the first day of the war.
Don't trust the de-escalation a la Putin, because this would be words without deeds. And if Putin just regrouping.
The Pentagon announcing this week an additional $300 million in security assistance to Ukraine. The new package including equipment such as drones, armored vehicles, and ammunition. Germany has also approved the delivery of 56 combat tanks to Ukraine, according to the German Defense Ministry.
We are supporting also from Germany with weapons. But it's in Putin's hands because he is the one who started the war without any reason, and this is now his responsibility to end the war.
I'm Cole Higgins reporting.
For the first time, we are hearing the heartbreaking stories of Ukrainian refugees seeking safety in Wisconsin. Some of those people have made it here to Dane County. A family of Ukrainian refugees has resettled in Fitchburg. They made it out of Ukraine with the help of their Wisconsin friends whom they met almost 2 decades ago. As they told our Susan Simon, they made the decision to flee their home in Kyiv just less than 2 days before the Russian invasion began.
What happens at the point where you say, we're getting out of here? What is that like emotionally?
It's extremely difficult to say go, just go or run or escape.
The family shares the details of their incredible journey to safety, and that starts on A New Life in America tomorrow on For the Record. In tonight's national headlines, President Biden and the First Lady were in Delaware today for the commissioning ceremony of the USS Delaware submarine. In a speech, the president thanked service members for providing security to the U.S. and all of its allies.
So I just want to say thank you to everyone involved in bringing this submarine to service, for those who laid the keel, for those sailors who will crew it, and through all the years to come.
Due to the pandemic, the ship was commissioned underwater in April of 2020. Following the speech, the president and First Lady toured the submarine and posed for a group photo with the crew. Switching over to sports, Colin Kaepernick says that he can still throw the football. Kaepernick was an honorary captain at Michigan's spring game this afternoon. He was invited by Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh, who coached Kaepernick with the 49ers. Kaepernick threw for pro scouts during halftime. He hasn't played in the NFL since 2016. More fallout from last weekend's Oscars. Officials have accepted Will Smith's resignation from the Academy. That's likely just the beginning of the impact of his actions after he slapped Chris Rock during the show. The Academy's board of directors will vote on more disciplinary actions on April 18th. Speaking of award season, the countdown is on for tomorrow's 64th annual Grammys. Rehearsals are actually underway and crews are out working out the final details. The show is in Vegas for the first time, and producers say that the setting is intimate with the pre-pandemic feel. But as we saw last weekend with the Oscars, anything can happen on live television, and Grammy producers say they're prepared.
What do we do if X, Y, and Z happens? Yeah. And I think it just makes you have that conversation so that you're more ready for things when it can go right or wrong.
Comedian Trevor Noah is going to be hosting the show for the second year in a row. John Batiste leads the field this year with 11 Grammy Award nominations. 19-year-old pop star Olivia Rodrigo is up for big awards as well, while Jay-Z broke a record for the most all-time nominations with 83. Don't forget the Grammys is actually live on air here on CBS tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central. It's also going to be streamed on Paramount+. Workers across the U.S. are asking for more. Coming up after the break, hear from a union in Sun Prairie and why they say now is the time for change. Plus, an art museum in downtown Madison is encouraging teens to express themselves through art. We're going to hear that message in 3 minutes.
1-800-GOT-JUNK can bring the springtime anytime.
Oh, yes! We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Don't get stuck with internet and TV that costs more and does less. Set yourself free with Spectrum and get it all from one provider. Get Spectrum Internet with enough speed for all your devices all at once with speeds of 200 megabits.
Whoa, that's fast.
Plus, get a free modem and free desktop security to keep you safe online. Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month. Call 833-605-4999. And don't get stuck with the same old TV. Multiply your screens. Spectrum TV with a free Spectrum TV app lets you watch here, there, and everywhere. Stream live TV, sports, news, and more on any device. Plus, access up to 85,000 on-demand titles. Get Spectrum TV from $49.99 a month. Call 833-605-4999. Don't get stuck paying more for less. Pick and choose the services you need. Spectrum Internet or TV, or get them both for $49.99 a month each. All with no contracts. Call 833-605-4999.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2022. Vote for your favorites online, including Roth Cheese, Best Cheese Producer, World Champion Cheese from Wisconsin. Vote Roth Cheese today at MadisonMagazine.com.
I'm a Ganiac, check my drawers. My clothes smell so much fresher than before.
Try Gain Flings and you'll be a Ganiac too. The only detergent with OxyBoost and Febreze.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 selling nerve care company. Nervive contains alpha-lipoic acid to relieve occasional nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort. Try Nervive Nerve Relief.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2022. Vote for your favorites online, including Hooper Corporation, Best Plumber, Best Heating and Cooling, formerly General Heating and Air Conditioning. Vote Hooper Corporation today at MadisonMagazine.com.
1-800-GOT-JUNK can bring the springtime anytime.
Oh, junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Sunday morning, we'll have a look ahead at a fun weekend event for the whole family to enjoy.
And we're tracking some more showers that are looking to impact our Sunday nights. We'll give you the latest details from 6:30 to 8 Sunday morning.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Alaska Airlines is canceling hundreds of flights this weekend. Pilots continue to picket today at major hubs, protesting what they called stalled contract negotiations. In a tweet, Alaska Airlines acknowledged that it continues to cancel flights due to the protest. Last October, the airline says it filed for mediation with the National Mediation Board. Workers in Sun Prairie are standing up for their rights. They say they deserve better. Last May, the FTC in 6 states filed a lawsuit against the Frontier Communications. Frontier workers are calling for fair wages and better working conditions. The company filed for bankruptcy in 2020, and since then, employees say that they haven't seen many changes to address their financial needs.
But we kept this company afloat, not only just our 5 states, obviously the whole nation, but our 5 states seems to be the ones who get the least through any of these contracts.
Employees also hope to address unjustified instances of involuntary termination. They say their calls for action will not stop today. And an historic day for workers at Amazon. Workers at the company's Staten Island warehouse have voted to unionize. For the first time, that has happened at one of Amazon's U.S. facilities. The union now has to work to try and negotiate a collective bargaining agreement with Amazon. And when it comes to jobs in the market, March was a pretty good month. New numbers show that the U.S. added 431,000 jobs last month and 1.7 million over the first quarter of the year. The unemployment rate is also down to 3.6%. Topping our COVID headlines tonight, don't forget that the COVID testing site at the Alliant Energy Center is moving on Monday. Public Health says that the site will stay open. It was set to actually close tomorrow. The new testing clinic will now be on the east lobby of the arena. It will be open every single day until June from 10 to 6. In more local news tonight, a downtown museum is showing off its newest art display. The Madison Museum of Contemporary Art has a reception today for its Boxed In exhibit. The exhibit was conceived by the museum's Team Forum, a group of 10 local teens selected to learn about what it's like to work in a museum. Artists hope that people who see the art think about what it means to them.
So their title, called Boxed In, refers to looking at our society and thinking about what it means to be in the box, who's in the box, and what happens if you destroy the box. So it really speaks to themes of confinement and power.
The exhibition will be in the Henry Street Gallery through July 17th. And it is always a doggone good time to help out the environment. That's why the Madison Parks hosted their annual dog park cleanup this morning. Despite the snowy conditions, volunteers helped clean up a number of local parks, picking up trash and other things that were left behind. Organizers tell us that they just want to make these parks safer for their furry friends. All right, that is a good idea. And Dana Fulton, I know we like to bond over dogs and how much we love our dogs. That's a pretty cool event that happened today.
Wonderful. We have amazing county parks in Dane County, really throughout southern Wisconsin. Great places for four-legged friends to go out and run around with their owners or their friends, their dog parents. And thankfully, we're going to have a bit of a break in the rain and precipitation tomorrow morning to get out and about a little bit. Now, it's still going to be muddy. Keep that in mind, but we will have sunshine early in the day on Sunday. This last line of some light rain moving off to the east now. Behind it, skies will clear up for us overnight. That's going to lead to a mostly sunny sky to start off our Sunday. In the afternoon, skies will become mostly cloudy again. Plan on scattered showers developing as we get closer to about 4 to 6 o'clock. Scattered rain expected through much of the evening, with this transitioning over to light snowfall by early Monday morning, really after midnight, especially northeast of Dane County. Not a lot of snow expected, but could have some snowflakes swirling around early Monday morning. By daybreak on Monday, most of this has pulled off to the east, though. Throughout the day on Monday, skies will stay mostly cloudy, and it should be dry for the rest of the afternoons. That does give us a little more of an opportunity to prepare for our next round of rain, because we are in a pattern right now that's going to include a few more shower chances. As far as snowfall totals for early in the day on Monday, generally less than 1 inch expected for our area. You have to travel pretty far northeast before you start to see more than 1 to 2 inches of accumulation for that. Very similar to what we had this morning, where the ground ground's so wet and it's pretty warm at the surface, so while it does look like quite a bit could fall, much of that is not going to stick for us for Sunday night and Monday. Otherwise, our precipitation trend above average for the next 2 weeks. We have several opportunities to see rain. We also have a few chances to see some above average temperatures, so a bit of an opportunity there in the next 2 weeks to trend above average with our temperature trend. Overnight, skies will become mostly clear. That leads to sunshine for early in the day on Sunday. Some rounds of rain expected for us once we get into Sunday night and Monday morning, again Tuesday night, and the April showers really continue on heading into the back half of the work week. Still a little cool outside tomorrow, but we are starting to creep back closer to average, mid-40s tomorrow, with rain developing late in the day. We'll have mixed precipitation early Monday, mostly cloudy skies for the rest of Monday, close to 50 for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We pull back just a little bit, but right now it does look like Saturday and Sunday will bring us some sunshine. Again, another break in the rain before that above average temperature trend builds in.
All right, can you promise me that no more snow? Can we please just after
You are asking a lot, but you know what? I'll have my people call your people and see what we can work out with that, okay?
I demand it.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Dana, thank you so much. Okay, coming up next, Coach K is gone. Highlights from Duke and UNC, why Johnny Davis needs some more space on his trophy case. Coming up next in sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Listen, I'm done settling because this is my secret. I put it on once, no more touch-up. Secret has pH balancing minerals and it helps eliminate odor instead of just masking it. So pull it in close. Secret works.
It only takes a second for an everyday item to become dangerous. Tide Pod's Child Guard Pack helps keep your laundry packs in a safe place and your child safer. To close, twist until it clicks. Tide Pod's Child Guard Packaging.
Wow, this is where you work now? Figured I deserved a more inspiring space. And with home values being up, I had a lot of equity. So I got a home equity line of credit from Summit, and voila, added a home office.
Took your business to the next level.
Hey, you two have been in your place for a couple years now. Any fun plans?
Well, we just finished a refi with Summit.
Really?
And the plan is to make a bunch of great memories.
We're gonna use the savings to get a camper.
Whatever your goals, Summit Credit Union can help you use your home's equity to go get them.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living? And through no fault of their own, they're being left behind. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Everything seems to be more expensive these days. Everything costs more. Ron Johnson should be helping families like us, but he seems to have helped himself instead. An investigation found that Ron Johnson pushed through a special tax loophole that benefited his own family's business. Then he cashed out of the company for $5 million. He's doubled his wealth since taking office. It doesn't seem fair to me. Tell Ron Johnson to stop passing tax laws that benefit himself.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Awesome.
Cool. Pass out each of the distribution lists. And Lauren?
Where's Lauren? Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. See your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com to learn more.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
From 4 blue blood
teams down to 2. The stage is officially set for the men's national championship game on Monday. But before we get there, we got to take a look at the road to this title game. Now, all eyes on the Final Four matchups tonight, especially the Duke and North Carolina showdown, the first ever tourney meeting between these longtime rivals. So let's dial up that madness. A minute to go. Duke takes the lead, but some costly fouls down the stretch give the Tar Heels chances at the charity line. And UNC goes on to knock off Duke 81-77. Now, just before that game, a battle of 1 and 2. Kansas and Villanova. The Jayhawks brought all the firepower from distance. They knocked down 13 threes to easily win this one 81-65. The Natty is scheduled for Monday night at 8:20. Johnny Davis just keeps adding to his resume. The Big Ten Player of the Year is the winner of the 2022 Jerry West Award, just one day after being named the Lute Olson National Player of the Year. Now, each year, the Jerry West Award is given out to the best shooting guard in the country. And with this honor, Davis also makes school history, becoming the first Badger to ever win it. Davis took his sophomore season by storm, averaging over 19 points and 8 boards per game, including 3 games where he actually scored at least 30. He's also a finalist for the Wooden Award and the Naismith Player of the Year, and that's going to be announced tomorrow night. 2 weeks down, 3 more to go for Wisconsin's spring session, but so far Paul Chryst is liking what he sees from his team, including some of those big changes on the roster. Now, defense continues to be a focal point, yes, but this time we're talking Dean Ingram's switch from cornerback to wideout. After spending 3 seasons on one side of the ball, Ingram made the change this offseason, and his transition is catching the head coach's eye.
Certainly there's things you got to learn, and yet I think that from the skill set, you know, what he is or who he is athletically, I think it fits him. And you know, the thing I've appreciated, I think Jim does a great job and kind of, you know, comes back with the most experience, but that group, I like where they're at and kind of the mindset to bring, and Dean's a big part of that.
And due to inclement weather this afternoon, Wisconsin and Indiana, the series finale for them too is going to be tomorrow afternoon. The Badgers and Hoosiers split the Friday's double header. The series finale is going to start at noon at Goodman Diamond.
All right, let's talk about Coach K. Last game.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know, and just that whole game was back and forth. I mean, you think about just how intensely they've played, you know, just this year alone whenever they faced each other, and then to come down to this, and it was a back and forth game to the end, but yeah, I mean, congrats to the Tar Heels. I mean, that wasn't an amazing win to pull out and stuff, so it's going to be, yeah, Kansas and UNC on Monday night.
Yeah, that's going to be a great game.
Oh, it's going to be an epic showdown. Another epic one.
And we're going to have all the coverage you'll need.
Yep.
Thank you, Jordan. We're going to be right back.
With Volkswagen, any choice is a smart choice. More vehicles are arriving all the time. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about the joyful 2022 Taos. Limited inventory available.
At Weedman Lawn Care, we believe that a lush, beautiful lawn should be enjoyed by the whole family. That's why we offer a kid and pet-friendly program to create a healthier, greener, weed-free lawn that your whole family can enjoy. Our program includes effective applications of targeted weed control and slow-release golf course quality fertilizer to achieve real results. Call or click today for your free quote, or sign up now and see the Weedman difference. Doesn't your family deserve a Weedman lawn?
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2022. Vote for your favorites online, including Roth Cheese, Best Cheese Producer, World Champion Cheese from Wisconsin. Vote Roth Cheese today at madisonmagazine.com. Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison 2022. Vote for your favorites online, including Hooper Corporation, Best Plumber, Best Heating and Cooling, formerly General Heating and Air Conditioning. Vote Hooper Corporation today at madisonmagazine.com.
During the Mattress Madness sale at Steinhafels, save big on all the best brands of mattresses at the best prices, in stock and ready for delivery. Like a Beauty Rest Black Queen mattress, starting at just $19.99, and you'll get $200 in Steinhafels cash. Get a Queen Tempur-Pedic for just $21.99 and get $200 in Steinhafels cash. And with Steinhafels special financing and free delivery, you can't make a mistake. It's the Mattress Madness sale. Relax, it's Steinhafels.
Ever notice how stiff clothes can feel rough on your skin? It's because they rub against you, creating friction. And your clothes rub against you all day. For softer clothes that are gentle on your skin, try Downy Free and Gentle. Just pour into the rinse dispenser, and Downy will soften your clothes without dyes or perfumes. The towel washed with Downy is softer, fluffier, and gentler on your skin. Try Downy Free and Gentle, recognized by the National Psoriasis Foundation and National Eczema Association.
This month, explore the evolution of Wisconsin supper clubs with Madison Magazine. Then learn how a local DNA hunter helps seekers find their missing links. And meet a birder sharing his passion with people of color. Madison Magazine, online and on newsstands now.
Introducing the City Guide 2022 from the award-winning Madison Magazine, with insider tips on where to eat, what to do, and places to see. Available for a limited time on area newsstands or online at madisonmagazine.com.
With Volkswagen, any choice is a smart choice. More vehicles are arriving all the time. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about the joyful 2022 Taos. Limited inventory available.
Severe Weather Awareness Week, starting Sunday. You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Finally tonight, Rico the Brazilian porcupine is celebrating his 6th birthday tonight. Rico lives at the Cincinnati Zoo. The zoo threw him a picnic today with some of his favorite snacks and friends. Brazilian porcupines spend most of their time in their trees. They are expert climbers who use their large claws and tail to grip on those branches. What a cutie.
He's so adorable.
cute.
I'm sure you might get hurt if you try to pet him, you know, but yeah, really sweet.
I think if you're just, gentle and in one direction, just one direction the whole time.
Exactly.
I'm obsessed with that video of him that...
Oh, he grabs it?
Yeah.
Brad will be talking about it the rest of the weekend.
It's going to be on a loop at the Hamilton house.
We'll check in on you guys in a few days and see if you've progressed to other cute animals or if you guys are still on the porcupines.
He might adopt one.
I think that's great. I love that journey for you. It'll be wonderful.
My wife is at home sweating right now watching this.
Stop encouraging him. All right, it is going to be a little, or not as cool outside tomorrow, but also a little wet for us for the next few days. Sun early in the day, rain chances building back in late Sunday. We'll have a little mix early Monday morning, cloudy Monday and Tuesday with more rain late Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Dana, thank you so much, and thank you so much for watching us tonight. Have a great rest of your night, everybody.